Okay, you and I both know that thumbnail's a little bit clickbaity, but it's also 100% true. If you want to see how I end up here, look at this, everything is ruined! Then just stick around for a little bit. Today, we are going to turn this lake... whoops, almost forgot. One sec. Okay, today we are going to turn this lake into a geothermal spa experience. I recently visited Blue Lagoon Spa in Iceland and thought it was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen. But a week after we left, the volcanic activity in the area increased to a point where the water became deadly to swim in. So I thought, let's build that. I think I can automate this serene spa so that it gets progressively more deadly throughout the day. Now I just have to decide if I should warn my friends or just watch them cook. Some of you may not remember, but a few weeks ago, me and my neighbors, Ladrium, Moss, and Rogue, made a deal for this lake. Rather than fight over it, we were going to timeshare it. So each of us get a month with the lake to do whatever we want, as long as we don't drain it. So I have a month to build a relaxing spa. I've been working really hard and I could really use a little bit of relaxation. So I think this project will be done in 3 stages. The first will be converting the bottom of this lake to not really man-made, but man-altered. Something that you can walk around in a spa environment, but also something that gives the water kind of a milky mineral look. Then we're going to want to convert underneath the lake to have a bunch of redstone that will be doing some block swappers and some bubbles and all the good redstoney stuff that will get changed throughout the day. And finally, we'll make it look really cool and beautiful, giving it kind of a hot springs look mixed with a day spa. I don't know, we'll play around with it, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I thought it'd be fun to start things off in a creative world and try out a few textures for the bottom of the lake. I made a little test pool that's at least a couple blocks deep of water, and as you see, most of it is dirt in the bottom, and you can very much tell that it's dirt. There's no confusing the difference between the water and where it ends at the dirt. So we want something to kind of change that up a bit. My first thought was to use clay. I think it looks pretty good. It's very gray, obviously, and it's pretty light color though. It's lighter under the water than I thought it would be. I don't know if I want something quite this light, but it does give more or less what I'm looking for. You can't see quite as much of a difference of where the bottom of the water is. Okay, this doesn't look too much different. It's a light blue terracotta. I think it's a little bit darker, and I love the fact there's already some blue in it, so I think it helps it blend into the water. I don't know. I mean, is it too much different than the clay? I don't know. Let's try a couple more. Now, I really like this one. This is mycelium. I think it's kind of perfect. It's actually more of a purplish, and it has a lot more texture to it, but I can't use it. If I'm going to be using a block swapper, I'm going to end up with a lot of this mycelium turning to dirt instead. And so even though I love the look of it, it's not going to work great for my plan for this particular build. All right, hands down, this is my favorite. This is dead coral. But let's talk about resource gathering. If I'm gonna get enough coral and then make it dead and mine it up again to put in the bottom of this lake, it's only gonna be here for a few weeks. That's too much work for just a few weeks of relaxation. So I think I'm gonna go with the light blue terracotta. I think out of all of them, that's my favorite. So I think that's the plan. We're gonna go with the light blue terracotta. Oh yeah, this looks great. I love it. It's not quite as milky, smooth coloring as it was in the test area, but I love this. All right, with phase 1 done, it's time to move into phase 2, the redstone. Before I can do that, I need to hollow out underneath the lake. It should be fairly simple now that I have the terracotta there. I can just dig out all this dirt and gravel, maybe a little bit of stone that's underneath, and clear out a giant area for me to work in. But instead of just showing you a big time lapse of me digging dirt, I had a fun idea. Geo has been asking for people to teach her some redstone things, so I thought while I show you the redstone that I'm going to be doing down here, maybe we can show Geo as well, maybe teach her a couple things, what little bit I know about redstone. Do you know what an ABBA switch is?
No.
No. Okay, perfect. Because if you came over here and I was going to show you something you already knew, that would have been a little disappointing. Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
This guy wants to know
it has nothing to do with the band app. Oh, you want to learn? Okay, yes. You're very curious.
It's like watching everything you're doing.
I'm a little unnerved now. Hi. Sometimes you need things to happen in sequential one way, and then the opposite sequential coming back, right? So like if you have, I'm doing this for a block swapper. So here, let me just show you. So an ABBA switch, it's actually really quite simple to make. That's the trick right there. Okay, simple so far?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have, I'm gonna put down, let's see, what would be the easiest way to indicate where signal's coming from. Okay, signal's coming from here. So let's say you got your switch or whatever out this direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want the first signal to go forward. There we are, we've done it. It's now, the first signal is now going to come out here, off to the first thing that we want to have happen. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now the second one needs to go around because we want it to happen after, right? Okay, so we're going to have it come out of here and over to the second one. Yes?
So it's kind of branched off to come this way.
Yes. So that's A.
Okay.
And this is B.
This is B. Okay.
Good so far?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the magic. Another repeater right here.
Which sends it back into this one and back up.
The reason why it's the magic is because what that means is this one won't shut off as long as this one is powered. So A will stay powered until after B is done. So when I do this, if you guys when you keep an eye over there on the pistons, the first one will go, and then the second, right? So here we go. Right. One, two. And then when I let it go, the second one will go down first because this one's keeping this one powered.
Towards it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Now, what is this good for? You're wondering.
For asynchronized pushing up of things.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, depending on
so a block swapper. So if you want to have a block somewhere and you want to switch it out to a different block, whether it's like workstations in your house, you can switch out workstations.
Circle Dubry.
Yeah, exactly. Or what I'm doing down here is switching out the magma blocks for smooth blocks, whatever you want to do. This is good for that. On Java, you don't need this. They just
I was going to say this is not a Java
They
thing.
magically don't collide. It's magic. It's not real world physics. They just don't hit each other by magic somehow. So here on Bedrock, they try to base things a little bit more in reality. And so you have to have one move and then the other so they don't run into each other and push each other out of the way. Okay, Here we go. Here is the block swapper. I did have to flip the signal on one of the two sides so that it starts off powered. But it's just basically the same thing. It'll go A, B, B, A. So when I flip it, A, B, B, A. Yes?
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I like that.
It's a pretty simple thing, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's quite simple, but quite useful, I think.
Does that feel good? Does it make sense?
I think so. I'll have to rebuild this in my own base later, but I can probably figure this out.
Okay. And then I have a bonus for you. You want a bonus?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, daylight sensors. Woo! They're magical.
Yeah. I've never used them.
Okay. So a lot of devices.
I use them for a chair.
Oh yes, they do make good chairs. You put some trapdoors around them. Like for arms?
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. so if you so a lot of things you have to put comparators on so you can read the signal coming out of them, but not with a daylight sensor. Signal comes out of it immediately.
Ooh.
Which is really handy. And then, I'm out of redstone. But what happens is, depending on whether you have it set to read daylight, which it is set now, or to read moonlight, which is where
that's what the blue is.
Yeah. Basically, it's just the reverse of daylight. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
didn't realize that's what that way.
Yeah. And then it doesn't just come on full signal. It actually is progressive.
Builds.
So
it's less strong up here as it is down there.
Exactly. But the crazier thing about it is, you can do all kinds of things to cover this and it'll still work. You can do carpets. You can even kind of cover it totally with blocks, but if light can get in from the side.
Oh.
Yeah, it does decrease the amount of power. So basically, as long as there is, just like anything else in the world, it doesn't read direct. It just reads what is the light level that is around this block. So if you wanted to put it down a tunnel, it would still work. It would just decrease how strong the maximum would be. Hey, my education. You've grown up so much from teaching you. Yeah, look at that. Education helps you grow. Yeah.
He still likes you. You got a busy mate, though.
He does. Yeah. He'll be food later. That's okay. But yeah, that's the main thing. Glass doesn't deter it at all, but water does slow it down. So if I was to put it down the bottom of the lake, it does decrease by how deep the water is, but not entirely. Once again, as long as there's some light level, it still will read it. It just decreases it.
Oh, well, that is pretty cool. I did not know that's what they did.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, they're really quite handy. I don't think we really use them enough, but they're really handy tools.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Well, there you go. Do you feel like the cow? Do you feel like you have grown in your knowledge?
I feel edumacated.
Very good. Well, then we have accomplished our goal today.
Yay, learned something.
So go and redstone. Actually, wait, before you go, I need your knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I know you know geology type stuff. I'm making like a geothermal like spa lake thing.
Nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so part natural, part, not man-made, but man manicured.
Adapted?
Yeah.
Manicured.
Yeah.
You can get a manicure too.
Yeah. So I was at one in Iceland, and the week after I went, they had so much geothermal activity that they had to shut it down because it was it would kill people if they went in it.
Yeah. It basically got so hot that it basically would boil you.
Yeah. So I thought,
Blue
let's
Lagoon,
do that. Oh yeah, Blue Lagoon. That's when I was at. Yeah. So
bit dangerous right now.
Yes, exactly. So I thought, let's do the same thing here. I could have it be all nice and natural during some parts of the day, and then it becomes super dangerous at other parts. So that's what I'm working on. But what I want to know is decoration. Yep. So I only want it partially manicured. I want the edges to look a little bit more like natural. And the only thing I can think of is like I've seen like those monkeys in Asia that like hang out in them. Yes. So I was thinking like lots of basalt. Does that sound like a good call for decoration?
Yes, so I was going to say like basalt would be really good because they're usually in lava beds, but you could also do like white or probably white in this situation,
like
sort of like or white concrete powder or something like that would give it like because you tend to have sort of a sulfurous edge to them.
Yeah, there's like lots of minerals and things that collect and dry, right?
Calcite would look quite nice, actually.
So maybe like the first block around it should be something maybe a mixture of kind of white blocks. Actually, you know what? Maybe diorite might actually look really like kind of crusty.
Yeah, diorite and some calcite. Yeah, a bit of crustiness.
And then after that could be some basalt.
Yep, basalt would look really good. Also, blackstone would look good a bit further out if you wanted to have like a gradient. Or deep slate is a bit too grey. I find deep slate's a bit.
I can't go too far. We have an agreement. Like, we're time sharing this lake. I don't know if you know. So I only have it for like a month, and I can't like extend too far into other people's areas. But yeah, that sounds like a good, like 2 or 3 block depth of like starting off white and then going to the gray sounds really fun.
Yeah, and you don't have to have it going all the way around either, because it can have like inputs or outputs or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking maybe here in this this shallower area can be more like the manicure. Maybe there'll be some like wooden walkways to like to access it, and then over there in the deep areas it's just more wild. I may have made a mistake. That fancy redstone I just showed you, that really simple ABBA switch and the block swapper and the daylight sensor, all those really simple components. Well, they are really simple components until you put 100 of them in one place. There's over 100 block swappers in this area. This netherrack is not really doing anything. It's just helping me keep track of which ones I have done and which ones I haven't. And I haven't even run any of the redstone yet to them. And it's going to be a jumbled mess because I'm trying to do not all of them at once, but different like zones and areas and randomness. Okay, I just needed a second to explain myself, because this is going to be quite the time skip. I don't know how long it's going to take me to figure out all this redstone, but I'll get to it. It's going to be a huge jumbled mess, but I promise you, in some way, whenever I cut to the next part of this video, it'll be done. Okay? All right, 1, 2, 3, go. No! No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Are you kidding me? Seriously? Look at this. Everything is ruined. This is the 5th time this has happened. I keep lighting things up, I keep making things safer, and they keep finding me and blowing this up. I've had it. I've had it. I am bailing on the redstone. No more redstone to this. We're just gonna make it pretty. I can't do the redstone anymore. We're gonna make it pretty, and that's gonna be it. Oh man, look at this. It just washed out all the redstone. Okay. The Minecraft gods are trying to tell me that this was a dumb idea, and so I am gonna listen. I'm gonna clean up all this down here, and then we'll move on to the pretty stuff. Oh man. Okie dokie. I have things cleaned up, and I have to tell you, I feel a little bit relieved. I was looking at days and days of troubleshooting. Not Minecraft days, real life days of troubleshooting for what was just supposed to be a little simple, fun redstone addition to the lake. It was getting way out of hand, and sometimes you just gotta realize when it's time to say, this is something to do in creative, not something to do in survival. It was too much, too crazy, and that creeper helped me realize the truth and call quits. So, I've cleaned up everything down here and lit it up. We're going to cover it up and leave it this way for now. If the other timeshare members would like me to help put this back together, I can, but it's possible that it could be a fun thing to have in the future. I don't know. So we'll leave it this way for now, and then I'll fill it back in upon request. But now what I want to do is exactly what Geo said. We're going to use some diorite, calcite, and even maybe some of this, what do you call it? A smooth, polished diorite. We'll use it around the edges, probably mostly diorite, I'm thinking, with some splashes of calcite. To get that mineral edge, we'll do it around the edge like that, but then we can also, I can't jump. But then we can also, we'll raise it up occasionally. We'll add an extra block here and there, a little higher. I don't want to go too much. It's just not supposed to be a little bit of mineral crusties around the edges. It's not supposed to be anything super crazy. So we'll do this. And then once I have that ringed in, then we'll start looking at the basalt. Now we'll add some campfires for steam, a little safety path around the pool, a tiny little bridge to get across the deep part, and a swim up mineral water bar. Waiting to make sure that all our patrons are not overheated and stay hydrated. All right, there we go. It's so good. I love it. It's now time to do a little bit of relaxation. Let me get in my swimsuit and we'll shake off all the craziness of the last couple days and enjoy some much needed warm therapy. Okay, let's hop in. Oh, baby, that is so hot, but it feels so good. Oh, after this long day, I definitely needed this. All right, well, it's even though it's been tough, it's been a lot of fun. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I think I have, especially now. I'm enjoying it a lot right now, and I hope that you found it adequate.